All right, so I decided to do a video about what the hell we went through regarding this game. Anybody who owned this game out there, just pay attention to this. All right, so we got it for $7,000. It was a great deal. Of course, we tested it out. It worked it flawlessly, no doubt. We got it back to the arcade, and then we noticed when nobody is playing the game after like 5 to 6 minutes, the game would just shut off. The computer would just shut off completely. And we turn it back on, everything works, it was all good. We didn't understand what the hell was going on. It kept doing that. And so we decided to go ahead and send the computer into Namco, which is in Chicago. We sent it to them. They called me back. They said, hey, this is what's going on. This is the Japanese version of the game you have, not the American version. There's two versions, I guess. So they told me, you need a new video card, but you need an American video card. So that right there is, I have to upgrade it, spend more money, pretty much. We need a new security dongle, American security dongle too. So we had to do that to convert it into the American, because the Japanese version is not ain't around anymore. So we did that, but then they told us that if we go ahead and convert it, the projector you have, which is a Mitsubishi, would not be compatible with the American version, so it won't work. They said you're gonna need the NEC projector for this game. And we were like, where do you get that at? And they're like, they don't sell them no more since 2016. So we searched online, we did find one, but it was $1,400. So we purchased it, and then found out that the lens is a special lens that needs to be swapped over to the new one, and that cannot be done by none of us. So that had to be sent into New York, and they got it, and then they switched over the lens to it, or was going to, and then they said the game needed a special bracket that holds the lens in place, which is called a short throw lens, in place with the projector, and the bracket that we had went to a Mitsubishi, not an NEC, so it didn't fit. Because it didn't fit and is non-existing, you will never find it. We had to have someone make us a bracket and create it. So people in New York went in contact with someone else, a fabricator team. They fabricated and made one. I want to say maybe $600 to $800. And then we found out in the process, while they're trying to fix it, the projector doesn't work all of a sudden, which is kind of crazy, but that's just what it is. Good, thank God I found another one, and it worked for $1,200, so we spent that. Had that sent out to them. They replaced it and swapped over the lens to the new one, and then it worked. Pretty much, I spent about close to $4,500 just to get this game working the way it is. If I knew what I knew now, I would have never tried to fix this game. I would have left it the way it was and just dealt with it. But don't get me wrong, there's one thing they did tell me ahead of time, that, you know, if I converted to American version, the projector may not work with it. I get that part, but I did not know they didn't make them no more. It's almost impossible to find them. I'm glad I found it. Yeah, if anybody ever has this problem, just stick with it, because the short throw lens and the projector itself is non-existent, man. So anyway, that's my story. This is what happened with it. It's a great game. It works. Come down to Extraordinary Arcade and try it out. No swipe cards needed. Just pay to come in the building.